Yo, what's up guys? So today I'm doing something that I've actually never done before, but before I get started, I want to give a big shout out to T. Blake. He's where I got the idea from. He did it on the ADIDAS Tubular X, and I'm trying it on the ADIDAS Tubular Knit just because I want a different look. The way that it looked on the regular Tubular X just didn't look right to me because it left the seams right there at the forefront where they have that that synthetic part right here. And so I tried it on this version of the knit version with the prime knit. So I've already done one. So let's take a look at the second one. So the tools that I have, basically an X-Acto knife, seam splitter, get this out of the way, X-Acto knife, seam splitter, and some scissors, and actually some tweezers as well, just because I'm doing some like fine tuning. And then I actually have a white gel pen, and I'll explain the whole white gel pen a little later on. But first steps for me was just basically taking out the laces, which obviously you have to do if you want to separate this. And what I'm doing is basically separating this back portion off of the shoe and making it like this version. So I'll show you exactly what I did. I wanted to keep the suede heel tab here on the shoe. I didn't want to take this off, so I'm just separating. There's a seam beneath here, and I just used the seam splitter to go through and open that seam up. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a seam right here, and it's sewed on in the back. So I just opened that up with the seam splitter, and it's really just going through. So get that out. That separates the two sides here. And then you're gonna kind of really just repeat that same process and just break the seams here all the way through. You guys can see those here, these seams. That's right. If you look right here, there's seams in here, and use this, it just breaks the seams, pops them right off. Once the seams are cut out, take the X-Acto knife, just go along the edges here. Slowly thing. I think the trick about it is to do it slow. Try to make it as clean as possible. And there's extra strings, and that's when I got these tweezers just to pull those extra strings out whenever you can, just to clean it up. There you go. And you just repeat the same thing for the other side. And then you'll have the same look. And then the end product is like this. Detach it from the middle and the back, cut off the angle here, cut off here, finish this one so you guys don't have to watch this. Alright guys, so here is the final product. Basically, just to give you a quick recap, these pieces, this actually one piece. This piece was here. This piece was here like this. Use the X-Acto knife. Go through here, real slow, cross all the way down and around. Remove that piece. Same thing for the inside, the seam splitter. Use that same piece. So this piece is here. There's seams here. And just use this to pop the seams all the way out. Now, I have these 3 white dots because I wanted to see where the laces were, so I just used a gel pen. That's what the gel pen was for. To mark, I don't know where the gel pen went, but to mark those spots there. And I don't know if I'm gonna solder like a hole in there so I can still lace them up. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna see how it looks. But I'll give you guys a look at these. This is the inside, so you can see how the inside looks. And then I'll give you guys some beauty shots of the shoe all by itself. But yeah, so just real quick, easy job just to give it a different look. Give you guys some close-up. I still like the details, like
I got to work on the details here. I don't like the way this looks here. Hold on, take the camera off so you guys get a closer look here. So I don't really like the way that this came out. If you guys can see that there, hold on, let me focus here. See, don't like the way that came out. It's not really clean. You see it kind of pops off the edge a little bit there. That's where I had to use the X-Acto knife to clean off those edges. So it's not exactly clean, as clean as I would want it to be, but I gotta get up in there. Maybe I'll just get in there and clean it up some more. But that's the general look of everything. So you guys can see that here. Zoom in a little more. See how that looks? It's still a little rugged right there all the way across the line here. I think this is where they use the glue in addition to the seams right here. So it's a little glue there, but overall, I like the look. I think they used the glue there for that seam as well. These white spots, but overall, I like it. I'm happy with the way that it came out. You guys get a better look. There you go. All right, so there you go. That's what it looks like. This is where the cage was. Now it's off. So let's see if we can get both shoes here in the shot. There's that one. There's that one. You guys a better look. Get this tripod out of the way, sorry. So that's what they look overall, you know. I personally like the way they came out. Give you guys some on-foot shots so you can see them. But I just like this look a little better than the other Tubular X look. So that was it. Not too hard if you just want to try and experiment, you know, doing like your own little custom thing here. So yep, just thought I'd show you guys real quick. And let's do some on-foot shots, and then we're out of here. You guys make sure you subscribe and all that good stuff. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Side-by-side comparison. So this is what they look like. So as you can see, the covering or the synthetic cover at the toe isn't there, although this material feels a lot like foot. And speaking of protection for you toe draggers out there, you'll be happy to know that you have a bit of protection here where they have a little synthetic piece right here that runs along with